A warm welcome to you wherever it is you're joining us from around the world. This is Enterprise Friday, reaching you from Enterprise Television, where, of course, from the economic capital of Nigeria, Lagos. My name is Henry Egbetokun'S. We'll be starting off with our newspapers this morning, and right after that will be our main conversation also for today. But please, we will join you to be part of what we do here. You can always reach us at enterprisetvnews.com, or you may like, comment, and follow us on all our social media platforms at Enterprise TV7. We're very honored to have with us High Chief Peter Ame, a public affairs analyst. Good morning to you, sir, and welcome.
Good morning, Nigerians, and good morning to you.
Thank you so very much, sir. All right, so we'll be starting off today with the Daily Trust newspaper. And on the very top strip here, we have Appeal Court affirms IPOB as terrorist group. And just beside the story here, we have democracy has come to stay in Nigeria, and is said by Abdul Salami Abubakar. And of course, because of the economic turmoil we're facing in Nigeria, Hajj 2025 low turnout as fair payment deadline ends today. And also on the very bottom strip here, we have low crude supply, mass naira for crude scheme. But our talking point today will be on the fresh controversy trails IGP's tenure extension, and we have a couple of riders here. Number one is Showore insists that Egbetokun'S stay is still illegal, and of course the AGF Fagbemi is saying that there's nothing wrong with his status, and the police council duly confirmed him, says FHQ. Hi, Chief Peter Ame, I'd love you to really speak on this particular matter. Unfortunately, in Nigeria, we have a way of making white to appear black suddenly. Egbetokun'S has overstayed his stay as a police officer in the first place. He should have been retired, but we had the way of fixing things up, and this is still a very big problem. Do you think it's fair enough for us to call white black simply because we love the person who is in the middle?
Court of office. It was one of the oath he took was to say it would be fair to all Nigerians. It would do justice to all manner of people, no matter their tribe, no matter their religion, and no matter their region. But the situation you are finding out that the president has reneged on that promise. I can tell you that because Egbetokun'S has spent 60 years, is above 60 years, which is the required 65 years, and he has also spent 35 years in the service, above the limit required by our rules and regulations. So for you to look at corners and say Police Service Commission has extended the say and that is illegal with the new Police Act, it is destroying the fabric of our public service and police service, police services to our people, because you can't have people who are also in the same bracket with the current the Inspector General of Police, and then the young people cannot grow, because you have to take out this level. The arrangement was made that we can make provision so that other people can come up. But what is happening now is try to an attempt to call black white and white black, because this is not right, and therefore the fundamental rights of somebody has been undermined for speaking out and saying the truth. These are not ways you look for every small thing you say that cyber bullying, cyber crime, this is against the spirit of our constitution. The freedom to move, the freedom to hold thought, the freedom to impact thought, the freedom to express yourself is fundamental. A person saying something has not become a criminal. A person agitating for a better workforce for police, a better system of governance for the police force has not become the criminal. So those who are circumventing, manipulating the system to stay in office beyond their permitted limit are the people who should be questioning today. And I also blame the National Assembly, whether the police committee or the Senate Committee on Police Affairs, that are not taking this matter as a very important matter and do oversight function over it. To be able to ask Egbetokun'S, you have stayed this time in office, can we usher in new senior police officers to be able to bring their fresh ideas and see how the Nigerian police will be better for it?
Yes, because this actually sets a bad precedent, because if we can allow Egbetokun'S to have his way, it means that in the future we would likely have to see series of these issues, and not just with the police force, but widespread. But let's take a look at another matter on the Punch newspaper, and we have on the bottom strip here: APC PDP differ over Amechi's power-drunk politicians. Comment. I know you've watched the very viral video of the comment as made possible by Amechi. And right there he was up and personal about the matter, as if he wasn't part of the last government and everything that happens with it. Why is it that when our politicians leave office, they suddenly realize the mistakes of others?
I was on that panel. Did you see? If you watch the video, you see me on that panel.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did.
I was the second person from the left.
Yes.
And I can tell you categorically that that's specifically that Amechi was replying me when I said that people should be able to have the courage to decide when they are in office. He was talking to me. That his response was to me. Amechi was responding to my comment. So for me, Nigerians are too big to be deceived at this point in time. Because it is important that when you are in office and you serve complete 8 years under the Buhari administration, and if you find out things are not going well, it doesn't matter whether you are Minister of Transport and you are doing the train line, you should be able to come out and say, my president, I'm serving you, there's hunger in the land. Amechi was 2 times Director General of the campaign organization that brought Buhari in twice. He was in the first tenure, he was still in the second tenure. And then things weren't going well. There was so much corruption, there was so much regionalism, there was so much tribal appointment, and there was no complaint. So you can't come now and try to join the committee of sense. So for me, I believe that what he said in some aspect, that people must be determined to wrestle power, but it must be through democratic means. To people say that for people to make reference that they will not even relieve power except there's fight, except there's bloodshed, is undemocratic. It is undemocratic, and it does not stand as the principle of the democracy that we have imported and we are practicing today as a federal system. So we cannot, if people reject you, if people go to the ballot and decide that you are not the one to lead them, you shouldn't turn the apparatus of state upside down to be able to use it as a power to protect yourself in office. You should not be able to manipulate our security agencies to say at all costs you must stay. That power must be taken by force. Power shouldn't be taken by force. Because when you take power by force, it will lack legitimacy. When you take power by force, it will not come with the mandate necessary for you to perform in an atmosphere of collaboration between you and the citizens. So it is necessary that politicians take this as a very important aspect of trying to engage in democracy.
Very, very true. It's very so unfortunate, actually. And for some of us that were not there, we watched it, and it was really an expose of some sort. But of course, that's just about the time we have for our newspapers this morning. Thank you so very much, High Chief Peter, for being part of it. We truly do appreciate you.
Thank you.
All right, and just to let you know that he will be here to take us on our main conversation, and that's when we return. I am a changed person. Kidnap Kingpin Evans begs court for mercy. That in a bit. Please don't go anywhere.